Some people do drugs, some people smoke, some people drink. I would eat. Hey Any Army, it's Ashley and Why, but you can call me Any. Back at it again with a new video. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't sat down and talked in so long. Like, it low-key feels kind of weird, but I did try to do a different setup and film this different today. So do not mind if the light goes in and out because I'm using sunlight instead of the ring light, because I feel like that's just more for like beauty videos, and this is more like deep and a little personal. So let me stop rambling because y'all know how I get. I really want to like speak from the heart today, but I did write down some notes. Y'all know that I get off topic and I don't want this video to be like 50,000 minutes. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So as you all can see from the title, today I'm finally talking about my weight loss journey. It has been a long journey that is not over, but I am very proud of myself because things were like not always easy for me. I know that people look at me now and they're like, oh, you're skinny, like how did you lose your weight, like you were never that big. And from the thumbnail, I don't know if y'all can zoom in and see, yes I was. So I'm just gonna start from like childhood. When I was little, and I'm gonna try to insert some pictures, I was really thin. Like I was really thin. I was not overweight at all until like second grade. So when I was in second grade, I moved from this town that I was very comfortable in. I had friends, I had people that like I, hung out with. Even though I was in second grade, I had people that I've known since I was little. And so I just always was out playing and having fun, and so I was thin. And then when I moved to this town, which was like pretty much 98% white people, I just really did not fit in. And it wasn't on my half, because when I lived in the other town, I was around all different kinds of people, so I didn't see racism, but like sadly these kids did, and they saw me as different and they didn't want to hang out with me, and they bullied me a lot. So I would eat. Like I literally, if I could show you all my second grade picture, because I moved like in the middle of the semester, so if I could show you my second grade picture from the beginning of the year to my second grade picture at the end of the year, I gained so much weight because I was sad. Like I was so sad. It was really hard for me to make friends, and then once I finally did, like everything was more separated. Like in my first neighborhood, all my friends lived on the same block. In this place, it was like the country and everything was spread out. So even though I had friends, like we would only hang out at school. So yeah, y'all, I would just be eating and just finding comfort in food, because I really didn't know what else to do. Aside from, of course, I had other outlets, like I would draw and stuff like that, but the food really just kept me like comforted. So this like kept going on and on until probably about sixth grade. So in sixth grade, like a family member of mine, actually it was my dad. I'm not even gonna keep saying family member of mine. I'm laying shit on the table. So like I remember vividly, like I think it was like fifth grade, my dad was like, if you keep eating, you're gonna be bigger than this house. Like every single time I see you, you're in the refrigerator. And y'all, that hurt my feelings so bad. Like who says that to a 10-year-old? So I just would start, I feel like I started like binge eating. And it would be like, I didn't want to eat in front of people. Like I wouldn't eat at the dinner table. I would literally just go in my room and I would like stuff my face. and it got to the point where it's like I couldn't stop. Like I would go in my room, I would eat. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm sorry, the air just turned on. But I would go in my room, I would eat. Once my parents fell asleep, I would be up eating. Like I would be in the refrigerator, like the freezer, I'd be eating ice cream. Like I'd literally be eating everything. Like my mom would go to the store one day and like a couple days later, like the food would be gone. Like I would just be eating and then they'd be like, where all the food go? And I'd be like, oh, like I don't know, like, but I was eating it because I was starting to become depressed. And I was depressed for a very long time. Like not even to make this video sad, I just want you all to see the journey. So I would binge eat, I would stress eat, I would emotionally eat. Like the older I got, it was like some people do drugs, some people smoke, some people drink, I would eat. Like, and it's crazy that you don't see it at first, but that's just how it was. But it's crazy because I wasn't always heavy. I would be like on and off. So I remember like 7th grade, I had a boyfriend, and like I would spend so much time with him. Like, oh my gosh, it's so funny because like my parents didn't know, because I would just say I was going to my friend's house, but I would be spending so much time with him, to the point where like, you in love, you don't be worried about nothing else but that love. Like, so I started losing hella weight because like, instead of me emotionally eating, like all my emotions were going towards this person. And at first it was very healthy. Like, I mean, of course I shouldn't have had a boyfriend 12 years old, but everything happens for a reason. So it was like, at first, you know, it was good, and I was good. Like I was good for a while. I seriously think I was good. I'm sorry if I'm looking away, y'all. I'm trying to think. I seriously think I was good for like, from like 7th grade to freshman year, I would say. Yeah, like freshman year. Freshman year, we were like on and off, and we finally broke up. And I would be doing more though. Like I would be going to like football games and stuff like that. So I wasn't like gaining a lot of weight, but I did start like eating again. And freshman year, I ended up moving to another town. So once I moved to the other town, I started getting friends for real, and like going out and partying and having fun. And so food wasn't a problem for me. Like I wasn't even thinking about food. Like I would eat when I eat. I had a job. Like it was just like, it wasn't really a problem. So I was like thin then. So I'm trying to think of when it started to become like a problem again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I believe it was senior year. So senior year, if you all look, I have another video on my story about like how I was in an abusive relationship. And during that time, my weight was fluctuating because I was so stressed that it would be some days that I wouldn't eat at all, and it would be some days that I would just eat. Like I would just be eating. So if you see my graduation picture, it was like my face was kind of chubby, my stomach was chubby, but like my arms were skinny. Like I don't know, I can't explain it. It was just like, my body was just off. Like it was just out of whack. And then once I like was done with that, I was in another relationship. And in that relationship, at first, I was like, you know, kind of thin and stuff, and like it was just whatever. And then I would be cooking so much. We would just be eating together, like eating. Both of us was chunky, okay? Like we would just be eating. And then I finally went vegan. And when I went vegan, I lost like 10 pounds, I believe. So I lost those 10 pounds and I was like, oh, okay, I'm looking good, I'm looking snatched. But people don't realize that when you are vegan, that doesn't necessarily mean you're healthy, especially when you're first starting off. Like a lot of people use like meat substitutes, and that's what I was doing. So that food was good, y'all. I would be eating, and I'd be like, oh, well, like I'm vegan, so I need more food. No, you don't. But that's just how I was. So I would just be eating, and I started gaining the weight back. And then on top of that, y'all can see my face right now is broken out. And it's been like this for a while. Like my face is off and on. Like once it gets clear, then it breaks out again, and it's just a mess. And we'll get to that in a later video. But basically, my face when I went vegan started breaking out so bad. And before I went vegan, my skin was clear. Like I would get some heat bumps on my forehead, but that was it. So my skin started breaking out bad. And y'all, I can't even lie, I started getting depressed because I was like, oh my gosh, I am so ugly. Like I literally never felt that ugly since I was like little. Like y'all, I did not feel good at all. And so here comes the stress eating. I was eating, like I was eating. Like I would wake up, I would be eating all these random bowls of cereal. Like I would just be eating, and I got big, like big. So it's crazy because I went to the dermatologist because my mom was like, Ash, like something's really wrong with your face, like not even trying to be funny, and you need to go to the dermatologist. So this was like in the early stages of me being vegan, not when I'm like holistic now, so I don't really believe in like medicines and stuff, and that's why I'm trying to figure my face out on my own. But anywho, I went to the dermatologist, y'all, and I don't know why at the dermatologist they weighed me, but they weighed me. And when I tell y'all, the scale said like 162 or 164, and I'm 5'3". Y'all, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, no, this can't be right. Because the biggest that I've gotten before that was probably like 148. And when I seen 162, I was like, like y'all scale is broke. And they were like, oh, well, we can weigh you again. And I was like, well, bet. And so they weighed me again, and it said 162 or 164, either or. And I was just like, oh no, like no, like there's no way. So I was like, oh hell no. So it wasn't like I forced myself to stop eating or anything. It was just like I started eating less, and I started being more conscious about what I was eating, and I started to get into more like detail on what's actually in these meat substitutes and things like that. And I started doing research and just started getting on like this health kick. Not this, oh, you're binge eating, just stop eating, or whatever the case may be. It was more like, no, like you need to get healthy. Because going vegan did help a lot of my health problems, but I was still big. So I was like, like this is not, we can't do this. So let me make sure that I'm on track, y'all. Okay, I'm on track. So basically, I started like getting more healthy with the things that I was eating. I started losing weight. I started going to the gym, and like I started seeing results. But then I started to notice, y'all, that I was addicted. Well, I'm still working on it. I haven't had anything sweet in like 3 days, I think. So I try to like moderate myself, but y'all, I was addicted to sugar, like dead ass addicted. Like, and it started when I was little. Like I told y'all, I would be going in the refrigerator at midnight eating ice cream. You cannot do that. Like that spikes your insulin levels, and I would do it every day. Like I would be eating ice cream for breakfast. I would be eating sweets. Like, it got to the point where I realized that I would literally just eat a little bit of dinner so that I can get sweets. And my system was just out of whack. Like, I would still be holding on to this weight because I would be eating sugar, and sugar is a huge part of skin, fat, like burning off that fat. You can't really do it if you have too much sugar and too much sodium. So I would just start, I'll eat a little sugar here and there, but it got to the point where now, like, I don't make myself not eat sugar, because if I don't, I will binge on the sugar. Like, it's so crazy. Sorry, my alarm went off, so I had to restart. Basically what I was saying was I was like super duper duper addicted to sugar, and it's even still something that I'm like working on. But I was like going to the gym, especially once I first got here, because I have a gym at my apartment. I was in the gym, like in that mug, and I started losing a lot of weight. And then, like, I will tell y'all everything in my 6-month LA update, but things did start getting a little hard, y'all, and then I would be right back to my emotional eating. Like, I would literally go like 3 days going to KFC or Popeyes and eating their fries with a biscuit, or like, and I know that's not vegan. I did break being vegan. I'm so honest with everybody. Like, I would be like, when it came to sweets, and this is how bad it was, I would literally be like, oh, well, if I didn't make it and I don't know what's in it, I'll eat it. And I, like, literally, it was so bad. But everything, like, sometimes things are not in your control, and you have to realize that, and you have to like gain your control back. Like, sometimes you just let yourself go, or let your mind go, and you gotta reel it back in. So I am not perfect at all. It has been a journey. My weight has been up and down and up and down and up and down. The last time I checked my weight, I was 132, I believe, and I have been working my ass off, especially since my birthday is next month. But now it got to the point where I don't want to lose weight. I just want to be healthy. I just want to be happy. I just want to feel good. The gym makes me feel so good. Like, I just left the gym today and I'm in such a good mood. I'm going to show you all, some weight loss smoothies and shakes that are all healthy and natural. I'm gonna show you all, like, basically what I'm gonna be doing in this next 30 days to like burn fat, because that's my goal now. Of course, to be healthy and happy and all that, but I really do want to like burn fat, because you shouldn't have a certain amount of fat on your body. It's just not good for you, and that's a part of health. So that's like my goal now. But I feel so much better, y'all. This month, well, last month was a little hard as well, but I'm starting to slowly just let food not be a thing, like not control me. Like, I'm letting food just be what it should be, like nourish me, and that's it. Like, so it is a constant battle that I am working on, and I know a lot of other people, it's really hard too. So I really just hope that you all take this video with a grain of salt, and yeah, I just wanted to share my story because it was something that was just crazy for me for a long time. And to finally get to this point where I feel good about my body and good about myself, like even that thumbnail that's on this video, I would have never posted that in my wildest dreams. But like, I'm starting to see, like, y'all, this is skin. Like, everybody has skin. Everybody has a body. Not everybody's body is gonna be the same. Everybody is built different. So I'm just starting to just completely and wholeheartedly love myself and just let things flow. And yeah, so I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I know I got a little deep. I ain't want to make y'all cry or nothing, but I really appreciate you all for taking the time out to watch this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more from me, because y'all, I have a lot of videos and they're just gonna keep coming, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you comment, like, and share my channel to your friends. I'm gonna be having a huge giveaway soon. So yeah, I just hope and pray that everybody has a blessed, enlightened day and that you find your happiness. And yeah, don't forget to follow my social media, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, Any Army.